Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind eventually.
Now look at the Minneapolis opening lineup. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Freeman in at the 5 spot. Murray's shot is good.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Murray following that last three-pointer by Minneapolis. Back to Misi. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for New Orleans. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's not easy to control the movements of Shai. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And here's New Orleans now, following that last three-pointer by Minneapolis.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
That shot wide open. Williamson's got his second bucket on the night.
And I love the confidence from Zion. He's put a lot of work into his jumper.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A., and Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. The Lakers, #1.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
Pass to Bay. Williamson outside. Clock at 6. Blocked! From deep. And there's Jordan on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Jordan's got 5 now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition. You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Misi. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Excellent defensive positioning and anticipation from Jokic. Able to lock the rim down there. Good work.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter.
Pass to Fears. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. 6 points for him.
That is good offense. Unselfish play.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Lakers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how Minneapolis is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Taking a look at Minneapolis, they've got flag. Luka Doncic is out there with Johnson. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Mikan in at the 4 slot.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
And stolen by Jokic. And here comes the break. No stopping Jokic in the paint.
Jokic just shrugging off the contact. Made that shot look a lot easier than it really was.
Fires the 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Now a timeout called by Minneapolis. Both teams will make substitutions. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Zion Williamson, 4th.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Minneapolis leading by 11. Yet another assist.
Yeah, another dime in his illustrious career. Few have passed it better in NBA history.
He's almost at the number 5 spot in all-time assist. Now here's Bay. No points so far. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Pelicans are looking to shoot more three-pointers. Zion Williamson said the message has been pretty clear to get him up. That means we've got to play with pace. It helps me a lot just opening up my game. We have options everywhere out in the perimeter. It's definitely a positive for us. Back to you guys.
Trying to run and gun. Allie, thank you. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
New Orleans calls timeout. And the Pelicans making a change here. Misi's checked in. And then for Minneapolis, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Jordan comes in for Luka Doncic. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Johnson. Here's Fears. He's got 6. Pass to Williamson. Shot from 12. That's good on the jumper. Williamson's got 6 points. The role of the big man has evolved over the years. What's been the most noticeable change to you, Clark?
B.A., and it's not just the big man. I just think the overall athleticism of all of the players, certainly the big guys, stand out because they're now taking the ball rack to rack. They can go in traffic with the dribble. They're more mobile on defense because defenses switch a lot now. I mean, it's not all about being in the paint just because you're a big guy. They play all over the place.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Yep, that one's good. Give him 8.
With an insane combination of power and touch, Zion is a one-of-a-kind star. After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Here's Fears. He's got 9. Bay from long range. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
SGA, good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Here's Fears. And he's going for the lob. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Minneapolis getting another bucket right there.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's Minneapolis leading by 17. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Welcome, folks. EJ alongside Shaq and Kenny. First up, here are the players of the week. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
Plenty of LOVE. That's what you can do about this game. Love it. Because that combination of skill and size, man, that big fella is taking care of business. Game in and game out.
Yeah, and that really, that CONSISTEN.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Pelicans.
The big reason they're getting washed out, it's been raining threes.
But they didn't know this was coming? They didn't watch the film? Read the scouting report? Come on, man.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Zion Williamson out there with Yves Missi. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Sadiq Bey. And it's Murray in at the 1. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Here's Williamson. Following that last three-pointer by Minneapolis. Here's the floater. Blocked! And they're able to recover. And here's SGA outside. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Freeman misses.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam.
Timeout.
Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
All right, let's examine the distribution between threes and twos tonight for New Orleans.
And I love the clip they've shot from beyond the arc. The only question, why haven't they taken more threes?
This one for three. Gets the three to fall. He's got 11 points.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back over to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Counted from distance. 13 points in the game.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Ooh, took them no time at all to get that one.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Yeah, the game has a bit of a different texture than it did just a little bit ago. Suddenly, that lead is not looking as comfy and cozy as it once did.
And Williamson gets it to go.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Pelicans trail by 11. Out left to the wing. Williamson left side. Just 5 to shoot. There's the block.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
There's another block.
Really likes him, and that one looked good.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Fires from deep, and again, it's Minneapolis with a three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Murray. That's good, and it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 6 assists here tonight.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Minneapolis, up by 16. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Minneapolis, they've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard.
That's the great equalizer. Defenses try to keep Kareem out of the post, but he can face you up as well.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Williamson, and there's the rejection. Here's Bird, and again, it's Minneapolis with a three. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minneapolis.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
The Pelicans call timeout. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Messi, he's checked in for New Orleans. Wembanyama's checked in for Minneapolis. Outside Jones. Here's Fears. 5 on the clock. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
He's been unguardable. No misses yet. Keep getting him the ball. One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Williamson up top. Poole outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Knocks down the trifecta.
Rarely do we see threes out of Williamson, but when we do, he hits at a decent clip.
From 15 feet away, basket's good. Birds got 11 in the second half.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
The Pelicans call timeout. So both teams changing it up here. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Williamson outside. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
Here's Murray, and it's blocked by SGA. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Minneapolis getting another bucket right there.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Williamson. Shots blocked.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
Yeah, and Bay showing us a little of everything tonight. I mean, he's been terrific. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And he drops it in from the low post.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
And so it's Minneapolis with the W. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thanks so much. I'm here with...
All right. Thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...